So, you want to make some pizza bagels. Wait. If you want to make pizza bagels, you are in the wrong video, my friend. Hey guys, welcome back to TutsByKai. I'm Kai, and today we are back in Blender once again, taking a look at how to create these like abstracty kind of ball things here. I made these really cool abstract balls, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to share it with you. Yeah, so we're going to get started with that. And without further ado, we're going to start up a new project here. I'm going to delete default cube. Sorry, default cube. I'm going to select our camera and hit Alt-G and Alt-R to clear the location and rotation. I'm going to hit RX and then 90 on my numpad and enter to confirm that. I'm going to hit GY to move the camera backwards and then select our lamp and hit delete. Alright, sweet. Now, with all that done, I'm going to use the middle mouse button to pan around my scene here and hit Shift-A to add in a meta ball, aka a meatball, and select ball. You can use other shapes, but I'm using balls because those are the best ones. And we're going to hit S to scale this down because it's kind of big right now. And I'm going to hit 0 to go into our camera's view. Now, with our camera selected, I'm going to go to the camera tab, the scene tab, sorry, and change our resolution to 2500 and 3500. Like that. So now we have like this little rectangle, which is cool because this started off as like a phone or a tablet wallpaper I was making, and I just liked it, so I just kept the resolution because I think it looks really cool like this. So I'm gonna select our meta ball, our meatball once again, and go to the meatball tab here. Hit S to scale it down just a little bit more, and I'm gonna hit Shift D to duplicate this a couple times. So we're just gonna hit Shift D and move it around to various locations. I'm just gonna hit G to move this in places that I really want. S to scale it down so they're not all the same size. You know, just trying to get some variation here. Make that one bigger. Maybe a smaller one. Over here. A little bit smaller. Kind of connected still. But yeah, so I just want to get this as random looking as possible. And there's so many different designs you can do. They're always going to come out different, which is a really cool thing about this. In the camera's view, see what that looks like from this angle. Like that. Pull that out like there. Scale that up a little bit, and then maybe grab this one and maybe one more connection, like maybe there. Yeah, cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the little bits. That's what I like to call them. So we're gonna do little bits, the little eye candies. I'm gonna just Shift D and just like put little pieces around so you believe that maybe like pieces are falling off or whatever you want to say. There's little tiny pieces all around, just kind of connecting. Almost connecting it to the actual main base that we have. And these are going to be smaller, they're going to be bigger, whatever size you feel is good. So now you can see we have some really weird shapes here because it's very low resolution. We can fix that really quickly by just turning down the resolution over here to 0.05, which is the lowest that it goes. And I'm also going to do the same thing with the render, so 0.05 right there. And then hit 0 to go back into the camera's view. I'm going to move this one up a little bit so it's not actually touching, but it's pulling it. Same thing with this one. Just pull it just a little bit like that. Yeah, and I want some more smaller ones too, so I'm going to grab maybe this one, scale it down a little bit. Now I'm going to grab our whole thing by hitting B to box. Select all of these. Go back to the camera's view. And then hit G to move this down, hit S to scale it down a little bit, and now we can put that about in the center of the viewport right there. Now I'm going to select one of these bad boys, and then I'm going to just go ahead and go to the material tab, hit this little drop down, grab that material, change the color to something that I want, which for now I'm just going to do white. I'm leaving it on white for now. Turn specular all the way up, roughness all the way down. Sheen tint all the way up, sheen all the way up, clear coat all the way up, and clear coat roughness all the way down. Now, we're ready to go. You can do multiple different variations for this, but I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to go to rendered viewport shading and go to the world tab and change this color to a very light color. I'm going to start off with like a tealish like this. Turn my viewport overlays off. Now you can see it looks like we have bubbles, which is really cool looking. I really like the way this looks, but I'm going to change this around a lot. So I'm going to go back to the material tab, and I'm going to give this a color, like maybe a bluish color like that. I'm going to change the background to maybe like that for now. Yeah. With the color, we're gonna do a dark. We're gonna bring the color down a little bit so I can see those balls a little bit more. And we're going to make like this, maybe this first one like a blue like that, which looks kind of nice, right? Maybe a little bit more tealish so it matches the background. There we go. Cool. I like that a lot. You can do like that. And we also need to turn specular on. That's what the problem is. So screen space reflections, boom. And you can also turn on refraction. It's not going to do too much, but you can just turn it on. Why not? Now this looks pretty cool. I like this, but I also do like the flat look. So we can turn like metallic all the way up and then roughness all the way up as well. So that gives a kind of cool look as well. We can brighten this up a little bit more, and then we can just change the color of the background after we turn bloom on, of course, because we need that glorious bloom. Turn the threshold just all the way down. Why not? Or maybe almost all the way down. We can turn the background to multiple different colors and get some really nice effects. So I can do like a pinkish one, and then grab these colors, make this brighter, like a nice pink like that. Very cool. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this. You can turn all that metallic and everything off, the roughness all the way down, so you have that nice outline because now it's shiny again. So many different things you can do with this. I just really like it. You can do solid black and then turn roughness and specular all the way up, so you have something like that. Really like this idea. You just change the background color. It has a really nice like vibe to it. You could really do anything with this. I really enjoy this. I hope you ladies and gentlemen do as well. I will see you in the next tutorial, but until then, bye bye.